Welcome again to the United Unbiased Show, and tonight we have Mr. Omar Rowe out of England, and we're just here to talk to him, let him share some of his experience that he have overseas, and how we can even translate some of that to the football back home in Jamaica. Welcome, Omar.
Hello, how you doing? You alright?
How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, so tell us, Omar, how did you get started in this world of football? This crazy world of football, bro.
um, so probably started about 6, 7 maybe when I started playing for a little team which was local. I'm still a kid, so just getting used to the basics of kicking the ball and so forth. And then I carried on from there. I went to Arsenal Academy. I was there for about 2 years, I think, because I was at Arsenal soccer school before that. And then I got released from the academy for being too small.
Small?
Yeah, it wasn't about ability. It was just about the height. So yeah, I was released from there. And then from there, I didn't really play for any academy team until about 13, 12, 13, when I played for Leyton Orient. I was there for a short time. They didn't offer me a contract within the time I was there. I think it might have been a 6 week, time period. So during my time there, West Ham called me to play a game for them. So I went to West Ham and then that's how I started properly. So I was there for about 18 months, roughly. So yeah, I started off basically at West Ham as a West Ham player.
All right, so we're just gonna go steps now. I want you to take me to a little bit, take me back to Arsenal as a youngster. How was it there? And when you move on to Leyton Orient, how was it there? So you're gonna transition with me now from Arsenal to Leyton to West Ham, and you're gonna share with me the difference between the different
Yeah.
clubs. Yeah.
To tell you the truth, I don't remember much because I was still young. But from
Yes.
what I remember, being at Arsenal was like a dream because I supported Arsenal from young, and then to play for them as well, which was good. And my dad, he always used to bring me to the training, to the games, so he was always there. I think it was different because obviously I got to see and meet Thierry Henry, Patrick Vieira, Sol Campbell, Ashley Cole, Perez. So it was like I don't know how to explain it. When you meet your idol. Yeah, that's what it felt like because Henry
Somewhat
at the time was my idol then. I used to look for Henry all the time, and yeah, it just felt like a surreal moment. But going from there to Leighton Orient was a bit different because I was a little bit older. I was understanding the game more. Um, it was different because the where we trained, it was astroturf. It wasn't really grass, so we used to train on the astroturf. And yeah, I felt like it could have been a little bit better, but for what it was, and because I was still young, it was good for what it was. And they had good coaching staff, which everyone got along with, which helped to develop a player, especially when you get on with a coach. It helps.
Okay, excellent. And then at West Ham now. West Ham, tell me something about West Ham because you were old at that time when you were at West Ham, right?
Yeah,
Excellent.
yeah, I was, yeah, about 14, 15. And West Ham was good because I used to do a day release program, which is basically you do 2 days at West Ham, 3 days at school. So I used to miss school and go to football. But after training, so we'll train in the morning, and then in the afternoon we'll do schoolwork. So the school will send work for me to do, and then I will do the work, as well as a diploma, which was like a PE, BTEC kind of thing. Also, so I used to do that as well. So I changed from doing 2 days at school. I meant 2 days at West Ham to 3 days, and it I felt like it benefited me as well because sometimes I used to train with the first team, and then sometimes I used to be with the under on 23s, under 23s, under 21s, maybe under 18s, whatever you want to call it, damn times. So I was always playing or training with someone above my age group. So I feel like that was helping me develop quicker as a player as well. And then yeah, going back to training with the first team at West Ham, it was a bit different because obviously I was still young, and then I'm seeing players that you kind of watch on the TV, and I'm training with them, and that I'm aspiring to be where they are, in the world kind of thing. So yeah, it was helping to develop me definitely.
And then take me further now because you moved on from West Ham, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And where did you go after West Ham?
So after West Ham, I went to Southampton.
Because I saw some clips with you at Southampton, looking
Yeah.
really, really sharp.
Yeah. So I went to Southampton initially on a trial because once I left West Ham, I had many clubs calling. They were calling my dad at the time because he was the point of contact. But then he asked me what team I wanted to go to, and I initially wanted to stay local. So at the time, I was thinking to go somewhere like Crystal Palace, which was nice and close. It was South London, so it was probably an hour away. If I needed to get there alone, I could always go there by train, by bus. If my dad wasn't able to take me at the time, so that's what my initial thought was. But then he said, "Why don't I try something a bit further?" So I said that like I'm willing to try new things. I'm not going to be stuck in a bubble and like just stuck in London alone. So I said I'll try. So then we came to the agreement of going to Southampton. So I played a game on I think it was a Saturday. Yeah, we played the game on a Saturday, and I think we won 2-1, and I scored 2 headers. And then after that, they offered me a contract at Southampton.
So how was your experience there when at Southampton? How was it? What was your experience?
No, it was how do I explain this now? Like it was very good, I would say, basically, because I played from under 15 all the way to the first team. So I played for the under 16s, and then ever since under 16s, I always played up as well. So I always played with the under 18s, or I played with the under 21s. So it was good because sometimes I used to train with the first team as well. When Nigel Atkins, Dean Crosby was the manager and assistant manager, and then once they left, Pochettino came, and at the time I was doing quite well with the under 18s and under 21s, and then Pochettino came to watch a game. He liked what I was doing, and he asked me to train with the first team the next week. So I was involved with the training quite regularly, and then luckily enough, he put me in a squad to play in the FA Cup. So I was happy to be in the squad. I did manage to get on as well. I think I played 20 minutes. I had a few chances as well, which I should have scored. I look back at it now. But yeah, it was definitely good memories at Southampton.
Because at that time, Poch, because right now Poch, we know that Poch is at PSG, and Poch came in at that time, just relatively young coach, and he changed a lot at Southampton because at that time, I think quite a few players. I don't know if you were there with when you have the Manes and the Luke Shaws and so on and so forth. Because at that time he came in and he changed a lot because Southampton was seen as a breeding ground for young talent. Breeding
Correct.
ground for young talent because I think we can Chamberlain and we can look at Gareth Bale and we can look at Theo Walcott. So quite a few young guys who came through that system came from Southampton. So I don't know, were you there with any of those players during that time?
Yeah. When I first got there, Chamberlain was there, and I think this is when he was I think just 6 months prior to leaving to go to Arsenal. So he was still playing at Southampton at the time, and he was doing magnificent stuff. To be fair, he was one of the star players, one of the key players, and deserves to get the move which he got. I also did play with Luke Shaw, who is a friend of mine as well. I think right now, I would say I think he is the best left back in the Premiership. I think prior to his broken leg, he did prove himself, and I think the broken leg came at a time where he wanted to. She was pushing on kind of thing, and it kind of hindered him a little bit. But now you can see that he's coming back and strong, very strong.
True. So, as we said, the journey continues, bro. The journey continues. So, where did it go from there now? Talk to me. Where did it go from there?
So from Southampton, I had an injury, which was hamstring. When I'd left, I was still looking for a team. So I went on to different teams. I went to Barnsley. I went to QPR. I went to a few other teams, which was like Championship, League One quality. But I didn't feel quite right within myself. And I was there for about maybe 5 days, which they wanted me to go back to play a game for them, but I wasn't right to play in the games. I had a little misunderstanding with one of the managers at Barnsley, and we didn't really push forward from there for me to sign a contract there. So I took a little bit of time out. I think it was about 4 months I didn't play no football. And then I went abroad to Cyprus, which was a different experience because I've never played abroad before. I've never been away in a different country from my family before. So it was something different, but because it was the top side in Cyprus, I said I'll give it a go because they're known to play Champions League football, and they normally within the top 3 in the league. So when they called, I said I definitely want to go to Apoel and see what it is like over there regarding football and life-wise.
So tell me a little bit about over there, bro, because I'm thinking that a lot of young players, right, would jump at the opportunities to go overseas to play. So just share your experience about.
Yeah. It was a good experience. You learn different things when you're in different places, and I think that's the main thing I learned while I was there. Because in England, it's like it's not that you have everything given to you, but it's like sometimes you need to do things for yourself.
Sure.
And that's part of growing up and being an adult. And I think that was a step in the right direction. Maybe I went a little bit early, but I definitely feel like it helped to mature me because I was still a good player, but it made me realize that just because I had just come from Southampton didn't mean that I should be looking down on any other player or think that I'm better than anyone else. Not that I did, but it was just a reality check to say, look, you've come from here to here. Now prove that you are the real deal and make your name by doing the things that you normally do at Southampton and at previous clubs. And yeah, the training was intense. Just I would say it was similar to Southampton training because Poch is all about intensity. He wants to push everyone and make them to the fittest they can be and the best players they can be. And I think that's what they tried to implement in Apoel. Also, the training was intense. Sometimes we had 2 sessions a day, and the gym program as well, which was intense as well. So it was all within the high standards, I would say. Like they didn't drop their standards, and it showed because that year they did win they won the title that year. I didn't get to play for Apoel while I was there, but I did go out on loan to a team that was in a lower division, and it helped because confidence-wise as well, and because I hadn't played for 4 or 5 months that I took out, I was playing a bit of catch-up, so it was good for me to just go to a lower league, find my feet, and then climb back up again. And that's what I did. I played in the lower league. I scored, I think I scored 17 goals. Yeah, and I think I made 10 assists that year. And then I attracted some different clubs for me to go to. So at the end of that season, I was meant to go back to Apoel, but we've spoke about just leaving it as that and going to another club. I said I'm fine with that because now that I've found my feet, I know what I can do, and I'm used to the new country. I'm used to the heat because it was hot as well. Also, it was playing in about 34 degrees, 35 degrees. So it was hot when it come to 3 o'clock on a Saturday.
Right, the Midlands, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, it was definitely something that that helped me to find my feet quickly and to get me back into the steam of things.
So as we speak now, tell me about your current state in football now. What's happening with you now, bro?
Okay, so right now, I'm a player for Hazen Yedin FC, which is a non-league football team. I am well. There has been talk of going to another team. Nothing's been agreed or signed yet, so I can't elaborate on anything else like that. But yeah, I was the league now for Hayes has been stopped due to the coronavirus.
Yeah,
yeah, but I was out on loan in November, where I played for Hemel Hempstead, which is another non-league team, Conference South. And yeah, it was different because it was a league up from what I was playing. But I didn't find it hard. I didn't look out of place. I felt like I did myself no justice. I did score 2 goals, two winning goals. And yeah, I feel like I was just coming into my element before I had to go back to Hayes, because when I was playing at Hayes, I've had 6 goals in 7 games.
6 goals in 7.
Yeah, before I left, and then I went to Hemel Hempstead and played 5 games and scored 2 goals. So I think that's 8 in 13 games that I'm on now.
Oh.
So now
go ahead.
So now I'm literally just waiting on either a loan deal for me to go back out on loan, or something else, which is it'll be a bonus if that happens. If I can get a transfer, that'll be good.
All right. So it sounds like you have aspirations to go back up the leagues, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, I'm going to ask you a tricky question, and this is now, before we even get to that particular question, just share with us your connection with Jamaica.
Okay, my connection with Jamaica is my dad is born and bred in Jamaica. My mum is also Jamaican. Although I think she was born in England, but she is Jamaican. And like all of my family is Jamaican. My brothers, my grandmas, both grandmas, uncles and aunties. Majority of them, they're all born from Jamaica, and then either come over to England or they're still in Jamaica. So that's my connection with Jamaica. It's my hometown as well. Like, I consider myself as Jamaican, even though I was born in England, but that's my background, and I feel like I'm Jamaican.
Excellent. So have you been there though?
Yeah, we used to go quite a lot when we were younger, but then when we were growing up a little bit more, it was a bit difficult because we all played football. So there was me and my younger 3 brothers. We all played football, so it was difficult to stop football to go on holidays.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was. So then we stopped going as to Jamaica.
Where in Jamaica though? Where?
Okay, so my mum's mum, or my mum's, I should say, my mum's family are from Christiana, and my dad's family is from Clarendon. So yeah.
In and around Spalding, bro. So it's just in and around.
Yeah, Spalding. Yeah. So
yeah.
we used to, when we used to go, there used to be like a little hill, and there used to be a shop. We used to go there all the time, and sometimes we used to play dominoes.
Oh, come on, man. You're
Yeah.
really Jamaican, bro.
And then we used to play cricket on the road. Or we used to play cricket with the lime. And we used to have like the wicket used to be like we used to have like a bucket, and then we used to have three little sticks and then a bucket on top. So when you hit the stumps, used to be you hit the bucket off, and then yeah. But yeah, that's my good memories from Jamaica.
That's close to home, bro, man. I miss home. Honestly, I miss home, bro. I miss home.
Yeah.
You played football there? You played football in Jamaica?
No, I've never played. I did want to play. When I was younger, when I used to go there, I used to always say that I want to play for Jamaica at one point, or I want to play in Jamaica. But none of the two have happened as of yet. Who knows what the future holds? But yeah, one day I would like to play for Jamaica. Hopefully,
Bro,
that's
listen,
my
man.
dream.
Listen, man. Listen. As a young player, I'm talking about me. As a young player, that is my greatest regret, bro, for not playing for the national team. My greatest regret. I play a lot of club football back home, but for not playing for the national team is my greatest regret. And I do hope that opportunity presents itself for you, and I can actually be watching my national team, and I see Omar Rowe right there getting it, man. Because listen, it would be nice. Honestly, it would be nice knowing that someone from because I think you said Spalding, so that's up Lodge Green side, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. And I'm just down the road, bro. I'm from Grantham, man. I'm just down the road from Lodge Green.
Oh,
So it's the same area, right? It's the same area, bro. So it's just down
yeah.
2 minutes walk, 5 minutes walk, and you're, yes. So knowing someone from that close playing for the national team, bro, that would be fun, man. So
Yeah.
I'm still looking out to see Omar Rowe playing for the national team, man.
Yeah. No, I think hopefully within. Oh, I got hopefully if I get a team within the next few weeks, that will be my aim to play a few games, get games under my belt, and then hopefully I can get a call up to go for a camp or to play for the national team. If my brother can play as well, that would be good to have the two of us both playing for Jamaica, as he's playing in Championship at the moment with Huddersfield. So it'll be good to play together.
There you go. Bro, listen, man. You guys come and you represent the country, man. I would love to. I love to be sitting in the national stadium watching you guys. Because come on, the World Cup qualifying is coming up, man. Come on, get
Yeah.
at it, bro. Come on, man. I'd love to see the national program, man. No joke, bro. I'd love to see the national program.
Yeah, no, it's a dream that I reckon it can happen. Just got to knuckle down and focus, and yeah, I think it will happen.
And where exactly? One thing I did not ask though, I did not ask what position, bro. What is your, because given the fact that you scored probably 20, almost 20 goals in a season, you must be a striker, midfielder. Therefore, where
Yeah.
exactly?
So my main position is left wing. That's my main position. But over the past few years, I have been playing centre mid, or the number 10 behind the striker, or sometimes a striker, because I feel like in all those positions I can score goals. I've got good energy to get up and down the field, so they put me in the middle. But yeah, my main position is out wide because I'm quite tricky, quite fast, and yeah, who doesn't love goals? So yeah.
Everyone does. Everyone does. Man. So, Amar, is there anything else you want to say, man? All right, because listen, as a young player growing up, is there anything that you want to say to share with the younger players as it relates to how they should approach the football? And I'm talking about the youngsters, whether it's across the world, in Jamaica, you name it, in England. What is it you love to say to them?
I feel like if they're gonna play football, or if they're gonna do anything in life, make sure that they do it 100%. Don't have a focus, like a 20% focus on this and a 20% focus on that, because then you're not giving your all to what you actually want to do. If you want to play football, make sure that you do it with your whole heart, and and anything can happen, because one good year in anything that you do, it can change your whole life. And if you give your all to it, um, you're destined for good stuff. So as long as you work hard, and you put your mind to it, you can achieve anything.
Definitely, bro, definitely. So, bro, it was indeed a pleasure, man. It was indeed a pleasure. Anything else you want to share before we go? I do not want to take up your
Uh,
time. I do not want to take up too much of your time. So,
I think if there's anything else.
any shout outs, man? Any shout outs? I don't know, man. Shout out cousin Joe, man. Give Joe a
Joe,
shout.
yeah, Joe. Yeah, now Joe's good people. Yeah, I don't think there's nothing else to say apart from just yeah, hopefully you'll see me soon in the Jamaican colours.
Bro, I'm wishing, man. I'm just get it started, bro. I'm looking out for Omar, bro. Honestly, and I'm not kidding, bro. I'm seriously, I'm not kidding. I'm so
Yeah,
serious, man. I'm so serious right now. Because it would be nice to have brothers, bro. That's from that side, from Luxury Green, man. Come on, playing for the
yeah,
national team. Come on, bro. Let's get at it, man.
yeah.
All
Now
right,
it will happen.
all right, man. So thanks for joining us, Omar. It was indeed a pleasure, bro. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
Man. And I wish you all the best, bro. Wish you all the
Yeah.
best with the career, and I'm praying, bro, because I'd love to see the national program, man.
Now you'll see me in the colours soon, hopefully.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. And I need a few free tickets, bro, when you go to the stadium. All right, bro. It was nice. It was nice. It was nice
All right, then.
having a chat with you, man. So, bro, do enjoy and take care and good luck. And we'll keep in
Thank you.
touch, man. Because I'll be following the career now, bro. I'll be following it, so
Yeah.
keep in touch, man. All right.
All right then. Yeah,
Thank you
nice.
very
It's
much,
nice.
man. Thank you very much. So that's it again, viewers. One more night, the show with Omar, and it was fun talking to Omar. So thanks for joining us again, guys. We'll see you. We're out.